So hello guys, welcome back to another series on natural hair growth tips by Benita Peters. Today I'll be sharing with you everything you need to know about trimming your ends and split ends. So if you're pretty much interested, keep on watching the video. Trimming off your ends simply means cutting off the tips of your hair due to damaged split ends or thinning ends. Damaged ends are not the best to begin with because damaged ends hinders your hair growth. When you trim off the ends of your hair, you tend to have healthy ends leading to hair growth. So you should be working towards a healthy hair because with healthy hair, length would come in. So you must be wondering, how do I know when my hair needs a trim? I'll be listing out some of the signs your hair gives when it needs a trim. One of the signs is that your ends are always dry, no matter what you do, no matter the moisture, no matter deep conditioning, your ends are always dry. Another way you would know that your hair needs a trim is due to split ends, and I'll be leaving a video on the screen as I am talking to you so you will understand what split ends look like and how to check your hair for one to know if your hair needs a trim. One of the ways your hair would also require a trim is that the ends are thinning and are weak. When you comb your hair, you find out that you are not just shedding hair, you are as well breaking off from the tip. That is some of the reasons you would know your hair needs a trim. And you must be thinking, how do I prevent split ends and my tips from getting damaged or thinning out? First of all is to take care of your ends properly and not tear through knots. When you are combing your hair or detangling your hair, you tend to notice that there are knots in your hair. Do not tear through them. Separate them carefully, and if there's a strand you can't save, you cut it off. Deep condition your hair, both moisture deep conditioner and protein deep conditioner. Moisture helps to make your hair soft and more manageable, and protein conditioners help to strengthen your hair to prevent damages so that you won't be trimming ever so often. Tuck your ends away. Like I will always say, protective styling is the best. Right now I am on a protective style and I am putting on a wig. So protect your ends. When you protect your ends won't be split or damaged. Neither would it be thinning out and become weak. After everything I have said so far, you feel your hair has one of the signs of being split or damaged and you want to know how to trim your hair. Well, this last tip is for you. You could trim your hair with two methods, which is the heat method and the no heat method. The heat method is simply blow drying your hair to trim or straightening your hair to trim. With this way, it is easier for you to see all of the split ends and damaged ends and trim them off. Then the no heat method is simply straightening your hair without heat, stretching it through the African threading method and trim it off, or by twisting your hair into chunky twists and straightening it to see the parts that started thinning out and trim it. So this is the method in which you could use to trim your hair. Note, most people say trim your hair every 3 months, but I would say you should trim your hair whenever you feel you have split ends, which could be up to 6 months, 4 months, or even shorter than 3 months. So whenever you feel you have split ends and your hair really needs a trim it. Do not follow someone else's routine that trims every 3 months, because you definitely do not want to be losing length instead of trimming off just split ends. And another tip I'm going to give to you: when trimming your hair, never use a dull scissors, always use a sharp scissors. I would advise you to have a personal scissors for just your hair so it doesn't get dull quickly. because trimming with those scissors can actually give you split ends. So you definitely do not want to have split ends while trying to get rid of them.